good afternoon. So continuing our video series of what is automation, now we're going to review a little bit more the customer that we were talking about, the e-commerce marketplace. So as I mentioned to you, we're breaking apart the entire process of uploading information from different files, whether it comes from Google Drive, OneDrive, or SharePoint, or Microsoft environment, any other platform that you might use. What we're doing now is we need to try to validate the information that's on the PDF of the images to match the information of the parts that are coming from images. So I'll give you an example what that means. So in aviation, all of the parts need to have their own certificate, which means that they are authorized by the relevant regulator. In case it's, for example, in the United States, that's the FAA, that they can be installed on an aircraft. So that certificate needs to match the part itself. So most of the parts will have a data plate that will have the part number and the serial number installed. And then it's always important to validate the diploma or the certificate against the actual pictures of the data plate. So what we're doing here is to make the process easier. We created an automation that extracts information from the PDF and that enters that information onto an Excel file. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna move a little bit faster just since you guys are familiar. So, okay, so this is the folder name is going to continue from where we created them, and then we're going to have the PDF OCR and then the image OCR. So OCR means optical character recognition, which means that we're going to try to read something and extract information. So we're going to run result v2 and see what information we can extract from the PDFs of the pages. So right now I'm going back to UiPath, Avatrade, that was the particular customer, and then validation. Okay, perfect. So we're going to take the latest automation model, and then we're going to go with the PDF OCR right here. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did for the create folders automation. Perfect. So we're ready to go. PDF has opened. Let me scroll a little bit further. Okay, so I ran the automation, and it's going to tell me, okay, well, where do you want me to look for these files that you need me to extract information? So again, what's the input? Like, you're putting this together to have it run. So now we say, okay, PDF OCR training. Okay, so all of the files, go extract information from these folders when you find a specific PDF. So I'm just gonna keep going. So, okay. So we click okay. And then what happens is we run the automation. So now it's extracting. So now you're going to see the automation at work. So it's going to start filling out first the folder names that it recognized, and then it's going to start entering the information that it extracted from the PDF. Let's see, I'm just going to scroll. So you see as the automation is running right here, UiPath is running because we see this green box, and then you see that the information is starting to get filled. And what we did was there's different sections in the certificate, and we've taught the automation to read specific areas and to categorize them in specific in a specific manner, one row after the other. So for every folder is going to have its own row. So as you can see here is on the bottom left, we're seeing the information that it's extracting and that it's pasting onto the Excel file. You go a little bit further ahead. So this takes a little bit more. So for example, for 5 parts, it took 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Obviously, because you're going onto your computer to a specific folder, opening a PDF, reading a PDF, and then pasting the information on the Excel file. So now we're going to go to result v2. Once the parts are read and understood, we created a trigger that it creates a subfolder named completed, so that way, if it stops for any reason, you'll be able to troubleshoot and continue with all new parts, so you won't be able to repeat. So you see here, we have the certificate, then we have a PDF. Oh, so this is the PDF that I showed you from the Excel file. Here's where we're extracting, and this is a picture of the unit. So let me just go a little bit forward. Perfect. So what we can see here is that it extracts information from the specific folder. So you see from this folder, it was able to extract that this is the part number, this is the serial number. So it ties, right? It ties NSN, NSN, and 342F, 342F. So it's okay. Now it's just reading the information. So this can change depending on the repair facility that the part was repaired from. But as you can see, it's still 4 minutes to extract 4 different certificates without having to go one by one on each. So definitely a time saver. And this is another great way to leverage automation to improve the way you work and just become more efficient. Have a wonderful day.